Clicking.
Yes, Carrie Anderson is on. Okay.
Hi,
all
Carrie.
Right, so we got activity here.
There you go.
All right.
We're going to give it a few extra minutes today so people realize that they have to go to YouTube now. Sorry. We didn't want to force you, but we didn't want to force you, but Facebook sort of forced me to force you to go to YouTube.
Yeah, we've got Doreen Crawford.
Hi, Doreen.
Greetings
Welcome.
from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Cool.
West Side.
Awesome. Welcome.
Hi, guys. So excited about doing this one. Roxanne Gast.
Hey, Roxanne. Welcome back.
Cynthia Brown says hello.
Hey, Cynthia.
All right, so since we're going to be here on YouTube and we're not doing Facebook tonight because of technical reasons, I guess.
Sort of.
We're going to get started, everybody. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness.
It's the first time for everything.
Jennifer got banned for Facebook.
Rock and roll.
Welcome. Welcome to Self-Care Thursday. So a little backstory.
Yeah, a little modification here on Self-Care Thursday.
So silly enough. I mean, I don't normally post certain things on Facebook. I don't usually curse on Facebook. Let's put it that way. So I had a picture from our bubble brunch that was 2 weeks ago, and our photographer released the photos of the event. And in one of the photos, two of my friends are talking to one another. I'm in the picture talking to the two of them, and my third friend is looking like directly at the camera, like, you know, she, like I said, she's giving the death stare, and I did curse, but I used a little asterisk. Anywho,
I don't think the asterisks matter.
Anywho, Jennifer got banned from Facebook, or I'm restricted from Facebook for a month. So we cannot go live from Facebook. So Facebook has forced us to make you move over to YouTube. Sorry.
Sorry about that, everybody.
So welcome to YouTube if you haven't been with us on YouTube before. I did share the event I did share the YouTube link onto the event, onto the page. So hopefully everybody's finding their way over here. Very sorry. Technical things. Technical typing wrong.
Those type of things happen.
I'm
I
sorry.
Guess sometimes, once in a while.
I'm just not the girl. If Facebook was like, oh, who is this girl? She doesn't do that. You gotta learn my lesson. Sorry.
So Cheryl Moyer, that's how we're doing right now.
Hi, Cheryl. How are you? It's been a while.
Cynthia Brown is from one of my favorite places in Canada, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And Kathy Reinhardt says she has D&D tonight. So she won't be painting, but she's hanging out until it starts.
No problem. Have fun. Awesome. So, yes, if you don't know us and you're new with us, please let us know.
Brenda Lewis, hello from Monroe, Michigan.
Hi, Brenda. How are you? So, I am Jennifer. Mark is behind the camera and the computer. We are Mimosas and Masterpieces out of Halifax, Pennsylvania now. Yay.
Judy Schumacher says hi.
Hey, Judy.
You all again.
Good to see you, too. Welcome. Well, hear you, know you.
Suzanne Burgett says thanks for posting a YouTube link on your Facebook page.
Sorry.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody came over to this
Thank
side.
you. Sorry.
Jackie Jefferson says glad to be here tonight.
Hey, Jackie. Welcome.
Now, Cheryl Moyer, it says in parentheses, Message retracted.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what message she put in there, but YouTube just retracted it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we got Pam Farraglow. Hi from Ohio, a newbie.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us on this sort of strange night. We're usually on Facebook and YouTube, but we had a little something happen, and
Whoops, sorry.
it'll be about another 30 days before we're back on Facebook. So all the ads that you see tonight for the upcoming events will just be on YouTube right here at this channel. And of course, you got plenty of paintings here. You go through our catalog. There's plenty of paintings for you to do if you're a newbie. Check us out and you can paint with us anything that you like. You can use it to paint with your kids, with your friends, date night. You got a lot to pick from here.
We'll show you a couple of our upcoming events throughout the night. For now, we're just going to give everyone another minute or so to check in since we have our little technical...
We got an exodus. We got a migration happening. People coming over from Facebook, giving them a chance to figure it out.
Sorry.
And they'll come on over. Grandma Pack says hi.
Hey,
I can't get you on Facebook.
That's my fault. Sorry.
She said, I'm glad to paint tonight. How's everybody doing?
Thank you. I just said Grandma Pat's on the website. You're the only person I know from Kearney, New Jersey.
Yes, Suzanne Burgess says, do you have music playing in the background? Yes, I do.
He does.
Is that music too loud? I'll turn it down.
Yeah, let us know if that's too loud. We want you to be able to kind of hear the music, but also be able to hear me. Because I don't normally talk very loud.
I don't think I have it up loud.
I don't know.
Okay, and then, Cheryl says, how do you like it here, there in Halifax?
We love it. I posted something yesterday or maybe I posted it this morning, but last night was my own personal self-care Wednesday. I go and take a pottery class with my brother and my sister-in-law, and that's my own day out of the house. I don't usually leave the house unless I'm going there or I'm going to Jersey. So I decided to take up a class with them, and I love it. It is just kind of I cannot touch my phone, basically, which is wonderful. I need to. That's pretty well, because if I have my phone in my hand, I'm working, networking, socializing. So I cannot have my phone in my hand because my hands are full of clay. So that is the best thing for me.
Yes, self-care.
2.5, 3 hours of just kind of enjoying that downtime, just like we like to offer for you tonight. That is something that we've been proud of from the very beginning, to offer free self-care classes. And we started calling it self-care after our National Association of Social Workers event the very first year we did this. It is Social Work Month, so thank you to all of our social workers.
And that video, by the way, is here on our channel. You can see our very first video that we did when we started.
You can actually sign up. We did the painting previously, but you can actually sign up through the National Association of Social Workers. If you scroll through the Mimosas page, you'll see that link. You can sign up through them. They'll be the ones sending you the Zoom link, but we'll be here painting live. And we're going to paint that Love One Another with the heart and the hand. That will be on Tuesday night, so if you're interested in doing that. But other than that, let's go over our supplies and get started.
All right, well, we still got Suzanne Russell from Florida joining us today.
Hi, Suzanne. Welcome.
Okay, we've got Judy Schumacher. I did say music a little loud for me. Okay. I turned it down a little bit.
Thank you.
Diane Layton says, hi, I'm going to trace the horse tonight and paint later.
Sounds good.
And then lastly, but not least, Suzanne Burgett says, yes, if you could turn the music down a little bit, we would appreciate it so that we can hear you guys better.
Awesome, you got
Good music, but makes it difficult to hear you guys. Okay, let's take care of that right now.
Very good. Awesome. Yeah, we're excited to be coming to you live and still doing this. I know probably last week, I think it was, I had posted a picture that I saw, posted it from another friend actually. And it was an artist sitting at the canvas with his head against the canvas, and it said something about, it's hard or it's sad when you lose your passion, or it hurts when you lose your passion to do what you love. And that was by no means saying that I don't want to paint, but I just wanted to be open and honest with everybody that has been with us for a long time, that hasn't seen, normally I used to have months scheduled in advance for what we're going to do. And since our move and I just, my regular job, things have been, it's been stressful, it's been difficult, and it's been hard for me to be motivated sometimes to create the new things. So I was just kind of sharing that insight with you, and there was hundreds of reactions and comments and private messages encouraging me, and you know what, you guys have totally lifted my spirits, and that reminds me why we do this, why I do this. So thank you. Before I cry.
Gail Pinto says hello.
Hi, Gail.
How you doing tonight?
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm good. But so many of you related, and I just appreciate that. So thank you for allowing us to do this with you and for you being with us. So, all right, let's do our supplies. Phew. I have my 16 by 20 canvas. I do have my horse sketched on it. Now, our little friend Abigail asked me to do a Pegasus, and I did kind of transform one into a Pegasus early this morning for her, just to prove my painting does not always look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting either. If you're new with us, I do not like to focus, not that I don't like to, but I don't focus on the paint on the canvas. It is more about the time with you, giving you those moments, that downtime, those smiles and memories. We are going to paint a canvas. We are going to show you some light techniques. We don't like to call them tutorials. We like to just say they're sessions.
Yes.
But we are here with you. If you have questions, you can always message them in. And if you have other questions later, you can always PM us and message me. And I do always get back to everybody.
And Abby, there's your Pegasus right there.
Oh, there she is.
Lower
Yay.
right-hand corner. No, she's not on yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just letting her know so that when she does come on, she's going to know. There's your Pegasus right there.
I sent it to her in a message this morning with her mom. So thank you.
All right.
But so this is the point of that whole thing was my painting's not going to look like my painting. You can have it vertically. You can have it horizontally. I did message this morning or yesterday that you can change the placement of your horse. If you want more water, you're going to bring your horse up and do more water. If you want more sky, you'll move your horse down a bit. It's all in what you would like. And as you do this, you may like it and you may say, I want to do another one with like a Pegasus and change it up and do it again. We love that.
Yes.
So
let you do what you feel is best.
So my canvas 16 by 20 is sketched. The only thing I'm using tonight are all primary colors: red, yellow, blue, black, and white. We're gonna go with probably 3 brushes tonight. My 1-inch large flat brush, my medium round, that number 8 brush, and then that number 4 smaller brush for detail. We do have our Mimosas branded brushes on our website. It is a set of 4. And it also includes that 1/2-inch brush. These are the 4 brushes that I use for everything that I do.
And what's the website again?
mimosasmasterpieces.com.
2 words into one.
Yep. Cup of water to rinse, paper towel to dry. I have my water to sip with a lid so I don't dip in my sip, and my other special beverage behind me. Let's get started.
Yeah, Kathy Reinhardt says, how about upside down, backwards, inside out?
If you want.
And Suzanne Bergen says, you are more than your circumstances. You make a difference through your painting classes. Do not let anyone dull your sparkle. And she said, I said painting classes, but I do like your choice of words for what you do.
Yes.
Painting sessions.
Right. We've always said that, and Mark was from the very beginning, he kind of instilled that with me. Like, we are not a tutorial. And while I know that that's what people search when they're on YouTube, we kind of hide that in the wording later, so people can find us. But I do prefer to say we're a session because, even when I go out and do parties, we say it's an experience, exactly. Not just a party.
Right.
So it is about those happy feelers.
Those moments.
Those moments, yes.
That we have with you every time we come on.
That's
right. And finally,
who do we got?
Abby's here.
Hi, Abby.
She's here. She says, thank you for the
girl,
Pegasus.
You're welcome.
And the Pegasus, as you can see, she's got it, and it's also up there on the wall.
So once I'm done painting my entire horse, then I'll show you how to add those wings if you want to add those wings later. I did change up the color in those horses. So my original one was kind of a gray or black horse. And then the one that I did as the Pegasus was more of a white horse with some of those colors just kind of repeated in there, that's all.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna do our background first. So we're gonna start with our large flat brush, rinse and dry. Rinse and dry. We wanna make sure our brush is relatively dry because if it's too wet, your paint's gonna just drip down your canvas. So large flat brush, rinse and dried. So we're gonna start with just our straight blue right across the top. And normally, most artists are gonna tell you, you never use your primary color straight, and normally I would say, yeah, no, but we are going to blend a little, so don't worry.
Awesome.
All right, so large flat brush, just with my blue, we're going to go straight across the top. So horizontal brush strokes. And when I do paint, I like to grab my edges in the top and the bottom of my canvas. It does help it look finished in the end. So once I get a good maybe 2 or 3 brush widths down with this, then I'll kind of go back and forth to smooth out those lines because I like those, you know, instead of having like choppy lines like this, I like to just run my brush across and smooth it out.
Jamie Pangborn just joined us.
Hey Jamie, hi Jamie, hi Corbin, how are you? How's everyone doing tonight?
And Kathy says, this magic moment when brush touched my paint. Totally singing that now.
This magic moment. You don't want to hear that song.
No, don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear me sing it.
You can sing pretty good.
Oh my goodness. So once I have about 2 or 3 brush widths of that blue, I'm going to keep this brush. You don't have to rinse it or dry it. We're going to take some white paint. So what I like to tell any of our beginners when you're using your paint on your palette or your plate, don't take from the center of your paint. You're going to take always from the edge or the side of your paint so you don't mess up that whole pot of paint there. So generous amount of white, and we're going to lay that horizontally right underneath that blue. So all the way across.
Just one streak, one line?
We'll start with that. I'm going to start with that. Same brush. So I'm going to kind of start to blend that in underneath a bit, and then we're going to bring it up into the blue a little. So a good brush width or so of that white. And of course you're blending in with the blue that's already on your brush. Now we're going to come up into the blue. So back and forth, up into the blue a bit.
And again, I want to thank everybody for switching over and joining us on
thanks,
YouTube
guys.
tonight. You know, it's unexpected what happened with Facebook, but we'll be back there soon.
I don't often get reprimanded for things. I never get reprimanded for things.
Yeah, it's totally out of character. I was totally shocked. If you ask me, I was shocked.
Oops.
I couldn't believe it. And then I thought maybe because I'm the other admin, I could do it on my end. And they banned me too, and I didn't do anything.
Nice try, but we still got around you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
well, you know, it happened.
Wouldn't even let me do it, so that's terrible.
Oh my goodness. So depending on how much sky you have, so in my original painting, my horse is up a little higher. I love painting sunsets, so I wanted a nice big sky behind me. So you can bring this down as much as you want to. So we're going to go from blue to like a pink and kind of blend in a little bit of purple and then yellow at the bottom. Now, it's up to you whether you want to paint your sun now, which is what I'm going to do to show you. We'll kind of overlap the colors, or you want to just wait until you have the whole sky painted and then go back and do the sun. So because I'm doing a lot of blue, I'm going to put in my sun now, and then we'll go back and do more of the background. So I'm going to rinse and dry this really good. And this is kind of unusual from what I normally would have done, but it's just to change it up and show you that I do use different techniques, and it's just kind of all about how you feel.
Okay.
Mark originally wanted me to try and paint the sample and record it being painted, and I'm like, what the technique that I use when I paint a sample for you guys versus how I paint it live is totally different.
Right.
So it never really works. So me talking through it, I usually have to paint one, and then I can talk through it the next time.
Whatever works.
So my large flat brush, I'm going to stick with this, and I'm going to use this time a corner of white and a corner of yellow. So corner of white, corner of yellow on that brush. So it's all depends on you where you want that sun. Right behind your horse, you want it over here to the side. This is all up to you, okay? I'm going to come right in the center this time.
Okay, you're gonna change it up.
I'm going to change it up a little. Yep. So this is a light color, so if you do paint over the horse, it's not going to be that big of a deal. So if you happen to go over those lines, don't worry, don't stress, it's okay.
Never worry, never stress.
Nope, there's no worrying or stress in painting with me. So I want to put that whole sun in there, and it's okay, we'll go over it.
Okay.
And that was, again, just a corner.
Yeah, see, Blanche says, I thought it was my internet. It's our internet.
It's not you, it's our internet too. We are also in the middle of nowhere, so we do have those issues.
This doesn't happen a lot.
It really doesn't. I mean, we've occasionally had some connection issues.
I don't know what happened. I don't know why we lost our connection.
Maybe Facebook and YouTube were talking.
Well, let's hope not. I'm running everything through Caster and OBS.
Listen, if I have
and
to, I'm
like
gonna.
OBS had the issue.
I'm gonna say, if I have to, I'm gonna send everybody a Zoom link, and we'll get on that way.
I'm looking at all the settings here. Everything looks fine.
Where there's a will, there is a way. Don't you worry.
Well, we apologize for the disruption in the broadcast.
Oh my goodness. Crazy.
Yeah, it happens. We lost our audience.
Sorry.
We gotta give them a few minutes to try to figure it out and come back.
Hop back on with us.
Yeah, see, Kathy Reinhardt says, "Oh, hi there."
I know. Thank
Judy
you.
says, "Careful with that potty mouth."
Right?
Yeah, the potty mouth is what started the whole thing.
No, but maybe that's why YouTube took you off too. Profanity.
I didn't say any curse words.
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
What did I say?
HE double hockey sticks.
That's not a curse word.
I don't know. in the words of kids, I don't know. I'm just saying. Who knows? At this point, we
Yeah,
have to
Abby's
be.
back.
We gotta be angels right now.
No. No.
Oh my
Some of the
goodness.
stuff that I see on here, no way.
This is very true. Very true.
I don't know what caused it, but you know, sometimes things like that happen, but not a lot here, but we got caught this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Kathy says, as my 4-year-old son was singing to me in the car this week, blank happens. Exactly.
I love them.
It happens. I'm not going to lose my mind over it because I could, but
Not
you know, I just be calm about everything now. I just gotta focus on trying to get it back up and running. I don't know what happened. I looked at all of the settings and made sure everything is correct. It is. We just lost our signal and it just disconnected and then it reconnected. I don't know why that happened.
We don't. We don't know.
I'm checking my CPU percentage. That's good. My frames per second is good.
Okay.
Yeah, everything looks good here. Everything's running like it was.
All right.
Music not too loud.
All right. How about if I
Just pick up where we left off.
Keep
you
going.
was making a sun.
and then if anybody needs repeating, I can always repeat, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I have my blue, my white. We did our white and yellow sun. I just rinsed and dried this brush. We're gonna go a corner of white and a little corner of red this time. So big corner of white, little corner of red. And we're going to come right underneath that blue. Now, if you happen to come near your sun, I'm going to try not to go over the sun. I'm going to try to avoid it.
Yeah, Abby says, can you repeat the yellow again?
I can, yes. So for my sun, I used a corner of yellow and a corner of white. And you can put your sun wherever you want. You can make it as big as you want, as small as you want. You know how it works, girl. Right?
Right, so then if you go over your horse with that yellow, it's okay.
Yeah, because we'll be able to paint over that. That's where I was going with that.
And you can place your sun wherever you like.
So I'm going to carefully come like up to my sun, but not quite go over it.
So you don't want to mix it?
We don't really quite want to mix it yet. So corner of white, little corner of red for that pink sky. Again, I kind of came right underneath that blue to start. And then kind of doing back and forth near my sun. And you can make this pink section as big as you want. but I do want to bring some of this up into the blue. So real light, really light pressure. We're gonna lightly bring some of that pink and white up into our blue. Now, because this is kind of dried, they're not gonna blend very well. So if you need to, you can kind of go back and do a little bit of blue and white on your brush and kind of come back across there, just a little. But if not, you could just use that pink and white and come up into your blue. And what the other thing that may help on this is just a tiny bit of water, not a lot, just a tiny bit of water on that brush, and that will also kind of help kind of reliven that paint that you can blend it. So now I have a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple in there, some pink, kind of right up to my sun.
All right, so we're good. We're back now. We got a nice, excellent connection.
Awesome.
Everything looking good.
Very good. So I'm going to keep coming down. I want to make a nice big section of that pink color.
Kathy said, spit on it. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Oh, I love you guys. You know it. One of the things we always say, if you're new with us, you come as a guest, you leave as a friend, because we have, over the past 2 years, gained so many friends. Kathy, who's chatting with us now, just started painting with us, and we've kind of been friends and chatting ever since. And it's one of the things I love. I love and appreciate, you know, the camaraderie, the support that you guys have for one another and us. We do really appreciate.
Yes, we do.
It is about putting good out, always. So, I got some pink in there.
All right, so you got some pink in your sky.
Yeah, pink in the
surrounding your
sky.
sun.
Yep.
Now, I'm just going to give a shout out for next week's
Yeah,
session,
go ahead.
which now is going to be on YouTube and
Yes.
not on Facebook.
Yes.
So keep in mind, next week we'll be doing SpongeBob Pop Art,
Yay.
March the 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern Start Time. And it's not going to be on Facebook. It's
YouTube.
going to be on YouTube, so
Yes.
you won't have to make any mistakes about where to find us.
So know that SpongeBob is going to be at least 3 hours. So plan for at least 3 hours. It is, of course, always okay if you want to do part of it and then put your stuff down and then come back to it later or the next day, whatever. That's what it's there for.
Right there above her head. That's what we're going to be doing next week, everybody.
So in the event plans for this that you will sign up for, there are also sketches to Gary and his pineapple, you know, his house.
Okay.
So they're also there too if you want to add those or do those. Depending on the audience and how many people join us, I may do a second session with them. It just depends on how many people we have with us.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so I'm gonna actually not even rinse and dry this this pink and white that I was using. I'm going to just grab a little bit of a corner of yellow and a corner of white again. So corner of yellow, corner of white on that brush, and right on. I'm gonna actually go right over and overlap some of that pink and white. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight and had fun and had some downtime and relaxed time.
On Thursday night.
On our self-care Thursday.
Good way to get the weekend started.
That's right. I enjoyed. Thanks, Abby, for your suggestion of the Pegasus. I like it. You can even put a corn. You
What?
can even. I was trying to say you can even kind of make it into a unicorn if you put a horn on it, but I said put a horn on or put corn on it. Who's tired? Me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes. Now I feel like I need shadowing under here because of the wings. There we go. All right, stop playing with it, right? Sometimes you just gotta walk away. But this is what happens with paintings like this that are slightly abstract, that you can keep playing with it and playing with it. It's okay. And a lot of people sometimes forget that, you're really up close to this and you're looking at it from a much different viewpoint than if you were to be across the room or walk away. So sometimes I just tell people, if you're frustrated or you feel like you don't like it, walk away for a little bit. Take a break. Go outside. Go get a sip of drink. Just walk out of the room for a little bit and then come back to it. And you do get a different vantage point after you kind of walk away from it a bit. Because I'm hard on myself sometimes too when I'm doing things. And Mark's always encouraged me. There's been some paintings that I'm like, nope. It's not happening. Nope, not happening. And he's like, no, it's good, keep going. I'm like, no, it's not. But when I put it down for the night and I went back to it the next day, I felt better about it. So it happens that way. It's okay.
Right, even Kathy says it's missing the unicorn horn.
Yeah? All right.
Kathy said, we love you. Thank you so much.
Love you
truly
too.
make painting fun and easy. Abby says, yes, thank you for painting. If you add a
Always.
horn, I think it becomes a alicorn.
An alicorn?
Yeah, if you add a horn, I think it becomes an alicorn.
I have no idea what that means. I've never heard that term.
And our Grandma Pat says,
Hi, Grandma Pat.
love my first horse picture.
Yes.
Thanks for another great evening.
You're very welcome.
Yes, he said alicorn.
An alicorn. I'm going to have to look that up.
Maybe it's a typo. I don't know.
I'm going to have to look it up now. As soon as we're done, I'm looking that up. And I'm going to have to post the picture on the Facebook page so you guys can tell me what you would caption the picture that I captioned and then got banned for. But I don't want you to get banned either, so maybe private message me instead.
Yeah, just be careful because we're missing a whole month of events here because of that.
Oh my goodness.
I never would have thought something
so
like
funny.
that would have ever happened to us, but here we are.
It's funny because I added a group of pictures from the event to my page, and all of the ones that are kind of like I'm usually pretty, mindful of my friends seeing themselves like not in a great light, and not use certain photos. There's a couple that were just kind of funny and unique of my same friend, two of them. And she's the one that pointed them out. I'm like, see, nobody would have even noticed because nobody scrolled through my 20 photos, but you pointed it out. Now everybody commented on it. It happens.
We got White Ranch and Rescue saying, love this, so enjoyed this
cool.
painting. Thanks for a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
We want to thank you for joining us.
Oh, White Ranch and Rescue.
Yes.
Where are you located? Maybe we do want to go horseback riding again.
And our captain said, I just like the idea of the horn so we can stab people and things that annoy it.
You might get banned now for that.
And Jackie Jeffers says, thanks for a fun evening.
You're welcome, Jackie.
And then Abby says, as far as I know, an alicorn is a pegasus with a horn of a unicorn with wings. See?
The kid dropping the knowledge on the adult. Love it. Thank you.
You can't help but love it, right?
It's unique.
Yes. Very good job. Very good job. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight.
Yes. thank you all very much. We will see everybody next week for SpongeBob. Make
Yes.
sure you sign up on the website. I'm sure if you signed up for tonight, you know how to do that. Normally, our pop art nights are a pop art workshop, and they're usually $10. But because I know I'm going to be really busy the next couple of months with in-person events, I just left it free. So we're going to do some self-care. And it's going to be a busy... That was silly of me.
What?
I have a really busy weekend that weekend.
Yeah,
No,
you do.
I forgot about that. Well, it's okay. It's all good. It's for you.
It's
It's all good. Awesome.
Thank you, everybody.
Good boy. All right, everyone have a wonderful night and a great weekend. And enjoy. We'll see you guys next time.
All right.
What do you want?